the 420 Chef, and today on the 420 Gourmet, I'm going to teach you how to make my Hazy Thai Wings. To start the process is flour with some Celtic sea salt, or any kind of sea salt will do. I'm going to put some white pepper in here, a pinch of brown sugar, and some garlic and herbs. You mix that all together, and this is the first part of your dredge. Then you're going to take some eggs. Here we've got a few eggs all whisked together. And then in the final part of the dredge, you've got cornstarch and panko crumbs, again with a little bit of salt. You really want to season every step of the way. And of course here we have some vegetable oil heating up in the frying pan. We're going to fry the wings first. Then what we're going to do is we're going to dose them individually so that each wing is microdosed at 1.5 milligrams apiece. So you're going to take your wing, dip it in flour, dip it in egg, and dip in the breadcrumbs, and stick it in the frying pan. The reason why you're going to do a 3-step dredge is the flour, to start with, is going to soak up any moisture, and it's going to help the egg stick to the chicken, and then the egg is going to help the breadcrumbs stick to the chicken. And every single layer is seasoned, so you get a really tasty piece of fried chicken here. You want to make sure that when you are frying wings or frying any kind of chicken, you don't crowd your pan. Because if you crowd your pan, the oil temperature goes down, things cook slower, not as evenly. You want to make sure that you have a beautiful, even color on all your wings. So just make sure you have enough room to comfortably work with. Don't crowd your pan, you'll have some awesome wings. Now these wings are going to fry medium to high heat for about 7 minutes. So when we're all done here, we're going to take the wings out, we're going to place them on a paper towel so the oil can drain. So now it's all about dosing. The most important thing is you need to have an eyedropper and you need to have your CannaOil, of course. So each one of these pieces of chicken is going to get 3 drops of CannaOil, because we know that 3 drops is 1.5 milligrams based on our calculations. So we're going to just dose them individually. 1, 2, 3. The reason why we're dosing it now is so that each one of these can soak the CannaOil in before we toss it in the sauce. We don't want to put the oil into the sauce, because if you put the oil into the sauce, some pieces will get more sauce, some people will get less sauce, and each one will be dosed a little differently. So this is how we make sure that each one of these wings is dosed appropriately, and each one is 1.5 milligrams. It may seem a bit tedious, but it's worth it. Something else you want to keep in mind also is that you never want to take anybody up above 10 milligrams when they're eating edibles. A lot of people will say, oh, I can do a lot more. Start with 10 milligrams, go low, go slow. My suggestion is to make a batch of infused wings, make a batch of non-infused wings, so you'll have virgin sisters along with infused, and you'll be able to then take your cannabis infused meal, make a huge meal out of it. People can have 5, 6, 10 wings, but 3 of them may only be infused and the rest not infused. All right? For your sauce, you're going to need sugar. We have ketchup. We have sambal, or chili garlic sauce. We have fish sauce, lime juice, and rice vinegar. And you're going to need about 1/2 cup of water. It's the easiest sauce in the world to make. Turn your frying pan on to heat it up. Okay, there you go, medium flame. Just take your water, pour it in there. Take your sugar, pour it in there. Your ketchup. Your sambal sauce. Your fish sauce. Your lime juice. And the rice vinegar. Okay, you're going to whisk this up here. Alright, and just put that in your pan. And you're going to let it reduce for about 4 to 5 minutes until it gets kind of thick. Okay, but you should be mixing it every once in a while because you want to dissolve that sugar in there. So now that we've got the sauce boiling, we're going to stir it around a bit. We're going to turn it down a little bit just so that it can really thicken up a bit. So turn down the flame now that we've got it to a nice boil here. What we're doing now is we're reducing the sauce, because right now it's a little liquidy. As it cooks down, it's going to become more saucy. It's probably going to take about 4 to 5 minutes till you get it at the right consistency. When it's pretty syrupy, that's when you know you can start tossing your wings into it. So we're going to let that sit for just another minute. Alright, so now we're just going to take our wings. We're gonna stick them in the sauce. Now the sauce is rendered down and very syrupy. We're gonna just toss them in here like this. You don't leave them in there too long, because if you do, what's gonna happen is they're gonna get soggy. You don't want them to get soggy, so you're just gonna toss them in the sauce really quickly. And plate them up really nicely. Each one gets a little bit of sauce. And this is really the fun part comes in, because you can pile them the way you want. You can make them look the way you want. Look how beautiful that is. Let's not let any of the sauce go to waste. We're gonna just pour that on the top there. There you go. How beautiful is that? Now, we're going to do our little garnish here. We have a little mixture of toasted peanuts and garlic, the easiest thing in the world to make. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna take your garlic, you're gonna mince it, you're gonna take peanuts, you're gonna crush them, you're gonna put a drop of oil in there just to kind of get a little oiled up so they can toast. Put some sea salt in there, mix it up, put it in the oven at 300 degrees for 20 minutes, and you get these amazing toasted peanuts and garlic garnish. So we're going to take some of this and we're just going to drizzle that on top there. You want to make sure each piece gets a little bit of this because it's such an incredible taste. Then we're going to break off some cilantro. Got some beautiful cilantro here. So here we have it, my famous Hazy Thai wings. Each one is 1.5 milligrams. You guys are gonna love these. Pop onto my Facebook page, or better yet, even Instagram. Send a picture of what you've made and let me know how you like it. So until next time, this is Jeff420Chef saying peace out and host responsibly. Have a great day.